Hey, what's going on, everybody? Coach Joe Masley here. We're going to cover how to perform the push-up. So we can utilize this whether we're an athlete doing these in our gym or in our garage at home. Also, if you're coaching this movement, you can utilize the steps that I'm using right now, teaching you guys how to teach your athletes in your gym. So I'm going to show two variants. One, just the regular push-up, and also the hand release push-up, and then we're going to talk about how to perform this. That's our regular. Now a couple hand release. So first things first that we need to work on is our setup. So in our setup, we're going to bring our hands approximately shoulder width apart and use a nice wide grip here with your fingers. Index finger pointing forward is a good starting point. From here, your hands should be right underneath your shoulders. Next, squeeze your belly, squeeze your butt, and bring your feet together. Then, keeping our elbows against the body, lower all the way down to the ground. Now, if we're doing traditional push-ups, hands stay in contact with the ground, belly and butt stay tight, elbows against the body, and from here, press up. If we're doing a hand release, it is the same exact execution on the way down. Take the hands off the ground, replace them right back to where they were, and then press up, where the elbow fully extends at the top. So it's important that we lay flat on the ground. Again, hand release is a good way to know whether or not we are at the full range in the bottom, because you should be flat on the ground, and then arms extend at the top. So that's the unassisted version. How do we scale this? Couple of really important things in this movement. Number one, range of motion. Touch the ground with our chest and thighs on the way down and arms extend at the top on the way up, like we already talked about. So we need to make sure that we can scale to that, but also to what happens with our torso positioning in relation to the spine. I'm going to turn slightly here, and you'll see in this position, my torso is in a straight line. We want to avoid any sagging of the hips. So if that starts to happen and we get into this snaking position, that means that we need to decrease the difficulty of this. How do we do that? Elevate the range of motion to something like either a bench or a box. We can come all the way down to the object. Same thing. Belly and butt tight, hands shoulder width apart, weight in the toes, touch the object all the way, and then walk the arms all the way out at the top. We can go either as low or as high as we need to off of that object. You could also use a higher box or even a GHD if you have one in your gym for that. We could also scale this too to a knee push-up off of our knees. Same principles apply. Same exact setup. Wide fingers, belly and butt tight, all the way down to the ground. Chest and your hips fully touch. We want to avoid this where the hips stick up in the air. So hips touch the ground as well. And if it's a hand release, hands come off. If it's not, hands just stay in contact with the ground, elbows in, and press up. Hope you found this video helpful. If there are any more movements that you want some ideas on how to coach or perform better, throw them down in the comments below. Let us know what you think, and we'll see you here for the next video.